Good afternoon, everybody. We're here at the Mirage Classic, Event 4 of the Mediterranean Tour Winter Series 2018. And I'm very proud to have with us the Saudi Arabian national team, headed up by Coach Ali, and three of the rising stars of Saudi Arabian golf. I'm going to start off from my right-hand side as you look at it, and we have Saud al-Sharif, one of the up-and-coming stars from Saudi Arabian golf, and I have quite a few questions to ask this young man. So Saud, tell us a little bit about yourself. I've got to hand you over the mic. Tell us a little bit about how you got into golf and how your development has progressed through the Saudi National Federation and things like that. So here you go, buddy. The mic is yours.
I actually started when I was 10 years old. I was in Scotland visiting with my family, and there was a golf course close by. At that time I was living in Saudi Arabia, so when I moved to Bahrain for school, there was a golf course nearby my house. So I started playing and met Captain Ali when I was 11. Started playing for the national team and worked my way up in the team, and playing Mediterranean Tour is obviously very helpful for us as a team, and yeah, looking forward for the tournament.
Great, thanks, Saud. I have with me Ali Sakhr, who's based in the States. Also, Ali's only been playing golf a few years, and let's have him tell us a little bit about his history in golf. It's quite interesting. So, Ali, I'll give you the mic, and let's hear a little bit about you.
Thank you, partner. So yeah, as it's already been alluded to, still I'm learning a lot about the game of golf. I don't know if anybody can quite call himself a natural at anything, because it takes a lot of practice and a lot of time to get to places where you want to be. But yeah, I mean, my first golf tournament was in the end of 2013. I had just turned 21 years old, and I convinced my father, who lives in Saudi Arabia. I live in the States. I convinced him that college necessarily wasn't for me at the moment, and I wanted to be a golfer. And his first question was, when was the last time you played in a golf tournament? And my answer to that was, I played some 9-hole events in high school. Dad, I can do it. If Jason Day can do it, I can do it. And I'm really starting to realize the type of work that it takes to get to the next level. This is maybe my 23rd golf event that I've ever played in, and it's a big honor to be able to receive exemptions as part of the Saudi national team to get into events like this, because this is definitely the proving ground, and a lot of people are moving on from here. People don't stay here. It's very good. It's a springboard. It's very good for us to be able to represent Saudi Arabia, us three, arguably the top 3 most talented people that we have in our program, to come and represent the country well. I've been on the Saudi national team now for about 3 years, maybe 4 years. So I'm just really looking forward to playing my best, and as Dustin Johnson says, just let the stupid bad shots go and put your emotion and positivity into the next shot, because short-term memory in golf is the best thing you can have.
You said to me this morning a couple of things. You said to me, it was quite interesting actually. I'll let you say the quote that you said. You're a human being and you have moving body parts. So I'll let you say that quote before we pass on the mic.
All right. So yeah, as we're talking about what was said this morning, I was sitting at breakfast and I'm just basically talking. I love to talk, and I'm sitting there and I just mentioned that my mentality is, I have got all the same body parts that Jason Day does, or Dustin Johnson does, or even Tiger Woods. So they just utilize their golf body parts a little bit better than I do. And mainly it's the mentality. I think the mentality is a big thing in golf. You can't get too down on yourself. And also you can't get too high when you make 4 or 5 birdies in a row. You just focus on the next shot. And I think that's what kind of drew me to golf, is the fact that it's tough and a lot of variables come into play. A lot of people don't realize competitive golf is extremely hard, and it's not just, you can't just swing and the ball goes exactly where you want. And it takes a long time when you're playing too. You know, if you're out on the golf course for 5 hours, think about all the different things you can think in 5 hours. And especially if you don't hit a shot the way you want it, or if you do hit a shot the way you want it, you just got to be cool. Honestly, that's the best advice. Just, you got to be cool out there.
I like that. I like that finish. You've got to be cool. And I think golf is a cool game. We have with us as well, I call you the elder statesman of Saudi Arabian golf development program. I think now you have a big part. This is Osman Mullah, who's probably the leading amateur in Saudi Arabian golf for a long time now. He's also working quite hard on the administrative side of things now, working on junior development and stuff like that. But that's enough from me. I'll let Osman, who's a great friend of ours, tell us a little bit more about his role in the development of Saudi Arabian golf.
Sure. Mohammed, thanks for having us again. I mean, the hospitality you guys have shown us has been beyond far. We feel like we're playing a home event, to be honest. And if I'm going to talk about my history a little bit, I started playing golf when I was 13 or 14 on a sand golf course. We didn't even have any grass golf courses in Saudi Arabia. And I was lucky enough to meet the true father of golf in Saudi Arabia, Captain Ali. I remember the days as a junior, like trying to catch up with them and trying to watch them play and trying to learn from what they were doing. And I caught the bug. I mean, every one of us has a story about how they fell in love with the game and how they wanted to continue to improve. And I'm very, very lucky to be able to share some of those experiences with Saud and Ali and some of the younger generation, because I've been through it. And it was really difficult in the beginning because golf was and still is a new sport to our region. Although golf courses have been around in Morocco and Egypt for quite a few years now, golf I don't think has caught on as much as we think it should. And hopefully with tours such as the Mediterranean Tour and our participation here and trying to grow the game in Saudi and in Egypt and in the Arab region, hopefully it can be one of those big sports. We all love football. We all love to watch. We all used to love to play. But I think as a sport that can grow a person's character and teach them about life, you can't find a better sport than golf. And we're trying to share those experiences, Ali and I. And we have very, very supportive golf federation in Saudi Arabia at the moment with a new president and board that are happy to grow the game, who play golf, who know about how good golf can be for us as people and for the country. So we're lucky. I knock on wood every single day. No one gets how important it is to be able to represent your country playing a sport that you love and to travel around the world flying the country's flag. And we thank the Mediterranean Tour for helping us give us another venue to do that.
Well said, buddy. Yeah. I think you mentioned that we had with us the godfather of Saudi Arabian golf. Can I call you the godfather?
No problem, that's okay.
Captain Ali has been involved in actually the instigation of the Saudi Arabian Golf Federation, and he's an excellent player himself. So I'll let Captain Ali talk a little bit about the development of golf in Saudi Arabia, the great congratulations that we have to say to you about having the first European Tour event in Saudi Arabia as well in January 2019. So you just talk to us a little bit, Captain Ali, about the journey.
Anyway, thank you, Mr. Mohammed. I'm happy also, same, you talk me the same like that one. Anyway, my English not very clear, but I will try my best. That thing you do it for Saudi golf is very, very, very nice for my country and for all the Middle East. It's very good. You come in, many people in Europe and play in Saudi Arabia or in Egypt or in Bahrain, or that's anyway is very nice. And I think that give him more chance for my player. You can do it better. And now my player is very nice people. I have it good team. I have maybe 6 or 8 player is very nice. Single handicap, you have 0. It's very nice anyway.
Tell us a little bit how you got to this stage. I mean, obviously nothing happens straight away. I know you've worked hard on developing these young men to become good golfers, and also you've worked hard on the administration side of developing the federation and developing the Saudi Arabian Junior Development Golf Development Program. So tell us a little bit how that journey happened.
I can help me, Mr. Uthman.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. على أي حال احنا الآن عندنا خطة طموحة يعني بعيدة المدى، وعندنا خطة أقصر المدى. احنا الآن تقريبا سوينا برنامج أنا والكابتن عثمان على أن نبتدي بالجونيور تحت بين من 15 إلى 12، بحيث أن هذا البرنامج يخدم المنتخب بعد 5-6 سنوات. فهذا الشيء إن شاء الله أنه بيتحقق في الفترة هذه، وإحنا نلقى الدعم من حكومة المملكة العربية السعودية، من مولاي خادم الحرمين الشريفين الأمير الملك سلمان ومحمد بن سلمان. وطبعا هذا هو اللي بيساعدنا على أن نرتقي باللعبة إلى أعلى مستوى ممكن.
For some of our viewers that don't understand Arabic, Captain Ali's explained it very well, but I'll let Uthman Mullah explain it a little bit more in English.
So Captain Ali alluded to a program we've put in place. We have obviously short-term goals and long-term goals, and we look at the first team, and like he said, we have 6 to 8 players now that compete, but there's no one really coming up through the ranks. I believe Saud was our junior Arab champion, junior GCC champion, and then he's graduated to the first team, and there's no one really in the pipeline. And Ali and I sat during the middle of last year, and we made a big plan to really go for the 12 to 15-year-old kids in the country who might not have had the chance to play golf. And I won't go into too many details, but hopefully the plan is within a year of implementation, we'll have 50 to 100 golfers at least that play golf.
Excellent.
And then we want to bleed those players into some sort of national team development. But I think the goal is just to grow the game. I mean, we've all been very, very lucky, and no one can deny that. And we just want to share that with everyone from our country. And I'd like to take a moment. Actually, we're very lucky that we are the 3 players here now. But as Captain Ali was saying, we have a team of 6 players that are very, very, very competitive golfers. Our teammates Faisal Selhab and Khalid Atiya and Abdurrahman Al-Mansour are part of what makes the competitive fabric of our golf team. We all push each other, and I think we're very, very competitive, but at the end of the day, we all push each other to become better golfers and to compete at a very, very high level.
Also, we have 2 Abdullah Hussein and Turki Hussein, but Turkey have a small operation in the short run, but I think it's come back good. Inshallah, maybe after 3-4 months, back it in the team. Inshallah.
Inshallah. My last question is congratulations once again on hosting a European Tour event in 2019. Usman, maybe you can explain to us a little bit about how that came about and your ambitions for hosting what is probably one of the biggest tournaments one of the biggest tournaments and one of the biggest tours in the world.
Yes. So, as you said, we are very lucky that the European Tour has signed an agreement with the General Sports Authority in Saudi Arabia, and for the first time ever, we're going to have a European Tour event in 2019 in Royal Greens in Jeddah. It's something, to be honest, that I never thought would happen in my lifetime. We were always very envious of Dubai for having European Tour events, and Bahrain has had one, and now Oman. And we always thought, why couldn't we? And thankfully, the Minister of Sport and the General Sports Authority, Turki Sheikh, has been pushing sport very vigorously in the last few months, and we've borne the fruit of that tree, I guess, is what you can say. And we're very ambitious. I mean, I've been lucky enough to play in 3 tour events and to have that experience and to hopefully try and share that experience with the guys for when they qualify to play. And hopefully we'll get some spots to play and we'll make the cut. I believe any one of us could make a cut in the European Tour event. Those are our ambitions, and we work hard every single day and we push each other every single day to achieve those goals. And hopefully we'll be here next year talking about how great an experience it was to play that event and how playing on the Mediterranean Tour has helped us gain experiences that will further our golf careers.
Invaluable golf experiences.
Sure. Before we finish, Captain Ali would like to say a few words.
من هنا أنا أشكر الهيئة العامة للرياضة والشباب، وأشكر رئيس الاتحاد السعودي على المجهودات الذي يبذلها، وأتمنى أن نكون عن حسن الظن ونمثل بلدنا أفضل تمثيل، لأنه يوجد معنا شباب من طراز ممتاز جدا، أو بمعنى الأصح شباب واعي وصاحي، وإن شاء الله نرفع العلم الأخضر الخفاق إن شاء الله في جميع المحافل الدولية. شكرا.
Do you want to translate that?
Sure. Ali was just keen to thank the General Sports Authority, and our government's very good to us. And it's the least we can do for us to be able to raise our flag and to represent the country with our values and our sporting achievements, hopefully. And thanks for having us again.
Gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure. There you have it, guys. I think you've already made your country very proud with the way that you handle yourselves and the way that you conduct yourselves on the golf course and off the golf course. I'm very happy to have sat and had the opportunity to talk with you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Saudi national team who will be playing at Event 4 at the Mirage City Golf Course, the Mirage City Classic 2018, and I hope you wish them all very well. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Thank you.